But if it's true, what they say, and that you lost the baby shortly after Joseph was... Well, I thought, what with losing my little Johnny and all? How devastating that would be. Because that baby would be all you had left of your love. Sorry, got you off your story.
For one moment, I was thinking of him, loving him, losing him, all the friends and family we'd already lost, and of the friends who were about to die. And the next moment, I'm worrying about what to wear. But what do you wear? To marry the man of your dreams in prison, hours before he's to be shot. I laughed at myself more than once, between the crying. It wasn't until late afternoon that the priest told me they were going to allow the wedding, so then I rushed out to buy ribbons. Then I'm wondering, do I buy two rings? Or just the one? It was just after 5 in the afternoon when I arrived at Mr. Stoker's jewellery shop on Grafton Street. Mr. Stoker was just turning the sign in the window, closed. I knocked on the glass and he shook his head. So I knocked again, harder, and begged him to open the door. He did and said, "Can you not read, young lady? We're closed."
You must have been frantic.
Frantic. Wild. Quite insane, really. Must have looked at Bryce and put a veil over my eyes as they were so swollen and red from crying. He wasn't going to let me in, so I blurted out my story in a rush, and the man took pity on me. Come in, he said. Never let it be said that E.A. Stoker stood in the way of true love. I told him to show me the best that money could buy, and he did.
And then you said, "Oh, I can't tell you how much I love him and he loves me. We belong to each other. And even if we are to be together for only a single hour, I need to marry him in spite of everybody in order that I may bear his name through life."
Not exactly.
Oh, how I love him, and how he loves me. We belong to each other, and I mean to marry him despite everybody, even if we are to be married for but an hour, so that I may carry his name through life.
Well, not exactly like that.
Did you memorize that from the paper? Well, I kept a few of them. Yeah. Oh.
Well, I came here to the Irish just before 6 in the evening, and they took me to the chapel.
So where'd you wear the checkered one?
The checkered what?
The checkered dress, why'd you do that one?
Oh, I had with me.
So, you left the shop and...
I came here, to the Irish Bastille. It was just before 6 in the
How did
evening.
you decide upon the checkered one?
The checkered what?
Dress. Why that one?
Was all I had with me. It was really too big on me. And that silly girlish hat. If I'd known that photograph would be... I would have worn a prettier dress. Mine has suited my mood.
Just so you know, I think you look wonderful.
Thank you.
If I had known that photograph would have been... Well, I would have picked a prettier dress.
Just so you know, I thought she looked amazing.
Thank you. Some wedding.
Some wedding. No flowers, no friends, no family, no something old, something new, something hard, something blue.
No silver sixpence in my shoe.
No, not that either.
Some wedding, huh? No flowers, No bridesmaid, no family. No something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue.
No silver sixpence in my shoe.
Nor that either. So what next?
Next, the waiting.
The waiting.
Well then, waiting. I wait. He took me to the chapel and told me to wait. So I waited. Alone. Well, alone with my thoughts, whirling in my head. And I waited. It was dark, just one candle burned and the gas had been turned off. I waited, listening to the sound of the prison. Someone very far into the jail was screaming. And then the sound of doors slamming. It was so scary. 5 hours I sat in that chapel alone with my thoughts. Actually, 5.5. Right. Right. 5.5. You might know more than I do. Not the quite things I don't. I almost left. Sat there, listening to the sound of my heart beating like a drum. I was so cold with my hands, they were so clammy. I had enough. But just as I stood up and moved out of the pew, I could hear the sound of steps on the stone floor. They came closer and closer. And finally, they ushered Joe to the room, wearing handcuffs.
And when you saw him?
His glasses were crooked. He had shaved and combed his hair, but he looked pale.
His glasses were crooked. He had shaved, combed his hair, but he looked pale. He was missing some buttons of his jacket.
Souvenirs for the soldiers, more likely.
Most likely.
I smiled as big as I could. It was all I could think of to do at the time. And he smiled back. And there was no fear in his eyes. Just love and resignation. He truly believed what he'd done, what they'd all done, was to create a better Ireland.
God love him.
Some people might have looked at him and seen a man weakened by his poor health. They might have seen a man beaten both emotionally and physically. But when I looked at him, I saw love. I saw the strength in him that I fell in love with.
I saw every word of every poem he's ever written move across his face and then quietly, there on his lips. I felt the poetry stirred in me and nearly wept at all the poetry he would never write.
The priest cleared his throat, and I believe he was nervous. Please, you must remember, there's to be no touching or embracing. There's to be no speaking unless to answer the questions I put to you. Do you understand? I simply nodded, and a shiver ran right through. And one of the soldiers turned to Joe and said, "Prisoner number 33, do you understand?" It wasn't until he said yes the handcuffs were removed. 33. vows which were as short as possible. We were not allowed to speak to one another. But for the rings slipped onto each other's fingers, we were not allowed to touch each other.
Why would they do that? Heartless. Joseph, he took my hand and he looked into my eyes as if he was searching for the depths of my soul. And when he put that ring upon my finger, he did it as slowly as humanly possible. And in that moment, as he slid that ring down my hand, it was so passionate. It took my breath away. It took my breath away just hearing it.
It's just so tragic. You hear a story. You hear it over and over as it's in all the papers and everybody's talking about it. And you've read it 100 times and you know it by heart. And it's sad. You know, it's sad. But you think you know the people, but you don't.
But you do now.
But I didn't. I had seen your photographs and but somehow it wasn't as real as it should be. I know that now because I'm here, in this place with you. And now it's so bloody real. I think it's breaking my heart.
I'm sorry, Rosie. I didn't mean to upset you.
They say you're funny, Grace, and that you are. Funny and smart.
I've had enough talk of sad things here. No more.
Oh, please. I couldn't sleep. Not ever if you don't tell me the rest. Please, Grace. Tell me what happened when you saw your Joe for the last time. They say you had 10 minutes.
Can you sing?
Not too badly.
How badly?
Really not badly at all.
I'll tell you the rest. If you promise to sing to me afterwards.
You want me to sing?
Well, didn't I just say I wanted you to sing? But only good songs. Happy songs. Nothing about death or dying or sad things.
Are there any happy Irish songs?
We have a gentlewoman's agreement then.
We do indeed.
Where was I?
You were being brought back to Kilmainham.
Right.
They say you had 10 minutes. What could you say to the love of your life, Grace, in 10 minutes? All the money that I spend, I spend it in good company, and for all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for wonder with, to memory now I can't recall. So fills me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. For all the comrades that I've had will be
as we gather in the chapel here in old Kilmainham jail. I think about these past few weeks. Oh, will they say we failed? From our school days they have taught us we must yearn for liberty. Now all I ask in this dark place is to have you here with me. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love, I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Now I know it's hard for you, my love, to ever understand the love I have for these brave men, the love for this dear land. But when Paddy called me to his side down in the GPO, I had to leave my own sick bed. To him I had to go. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love, I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Now as the dawn is breaking, my heart is breaking too. As I walk out on this May morn, my thoughts will be of you. And I'll write some words upon the wall that everyone will know. I loved so much that I could see his blood upon the rose. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love, I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. No, there won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye.